the game and what you were trying to bring?
I was trying to bring physicality, because that's one of the biggest things we will always talk about, especially at the film and all that. So I do the best I can.
What was said at halftime to make you guys come out the way you did to start the third quarter?
Just keep calm and keep chipping away. They had a little lead on us. It was like by halftime it was like almost 30, and we just walked them down.
Mitch, what was it like to be a part of this victory?
It's great. Obviously, in the finals, and you're going to get many wins you can.
When did you guys start believing that you could do it?
We always believe in ourselves. It's the NBA. We're playing against other pros. It ain't like we're just out there just doing whatever. So yeah, we always believe.
Can you just describe what you saw from OG on that last play? Is that one of the biggest plays that you've ever seen?
Yeah, from OG, he crashed. Usually he kind of takes some days off, but he did that, and hey, it went in.
How would you describe the fight of this Knicks team?
Fantastic. We didn't give up. We stayed connected, and we just chipped away.
What would you say about the spark that Jose brought tonight?
Yeah, he's tremendous. Ain't no other guy like him. He's like a little pest out there. So he did doing his thing, and we appreciate him.
How does it feel to get this win for the fans, especially after the way that you guys lost Game 3?
Very important. We got to defend home court no matter what. So that's what we will continue to try to do, and see what we can do.
Speaking about the fans from Game 3, it's pretty silent.
This the last one?
Yeah.
All right, I'm leaving after this.
From Game 3, the fans pretty silent. And some parts of today was pretty silent as well. Just what was it like experiencing from 0 to 100 of a matter of minutes?
We wasn't playing to our full ability, I feel like, and they felt that too. So, once we started, going on a little run, they woke up too, and that energy that they brought just helped us out.
So, what do you think lit up Jose Alvarado and all those shots?
Yeah, just staying with it, being ready for the moment. He worked so hard, and he's gonna be ready.
Mikal, what was said at halftime to kind of get you that spark for you guys to come out the way you did in the third quarter?
We've been here before, we've been down a lot before, and you just gotta take one possession at a time. You can't get it back in one. And we kept fighting and kept doing that.
Mikal, what do you think was the turning point today, like in the game? What kind of set this off?
The second half, getting stops. I think they scored 30 points in the second half, and that's just defense. Getting stops, and our offense gonna go off that.
What was it about the defense that kind of clicked in the second half?
Just everybody, being more physical, everybody talking to each other and helping each other. I think that's the biggest thing. Having 5 guys on the string, it's great for us.
When did you start believing that you guys could do this? I know overall you believe that you can come back, but when did you really feel it?
Always. No matter what happens, even the score, we're going to keep fighting. And we know the guys we have here is going to keep fighting no matter what and relentlessly.
You've actually had
when you saw OG flying through the air for the winning too.
Unbelievable, man. OG's different, man. I'm happy he's on my team.
You've had actually quite a few wins.
The run started when Wembanyama had the flagrant hat. What about that moment kind of, I guess, let you guys settle in, or was it a motivator? Was there anything about that kind of stuck out?
No, we just kept going. I think it gave us, some extra points, but we just kept going. We're not really worried about that. Just, kind of do whatever it takes to go out there and win.
You've had quite a few wins coming back from behind. Where does this one rank, though?
I don't know. It was good, though. We got one more game to go.
Landry, how would you describe that victory?
Gutty. I don't know. I don't think any of us have ever seen anything like that, and that's a lot to process. So we were terrible early, got off to a horrible start. Huge deficit late, but this is the most proud I've been of our group. Just our collective approach from halftime on. Nobody panicking. Sense of urgency heightened, but nobody panicking. Sticking together. You talk a lot about how you can't get deficits like that back in one punch, and we just slowly chipped away and trusted each other and trusted the process. And Coach was talking a lot about, you got to be lucky sometimes and, to be this far in the playoffs and be in the finals, but you got to create your own luck, and we did a hell of a job of finding a way to put ourselves in a situation to, create our own luck.
What was it like to be part of this epic night?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It's crazy, but still at the same time, we know that was not the brand of basketball we wanted to put on display for a majority of that game, and we've got to, obviously enjoy this and feel good about the fact that we found a way to win one, because, you'll take a win however it looks, but we've got to clean some stuff up.
Can you just speak to the type of player that OG is? Not even just the putback, but he gave you 19 points in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, he does everything. He's a virtuoso. I think we've all kind of seen that throughout the couple years he's been here, and what he's brought to the table, the variability of what job you need him to do that night, and he can step into it. And he was guarding De'Aaron Fox down the stretch too, which is a tough cover for anybody. So we asked a lot of him, and he delivered tonight.
Can you talk about Jose Alvarado's performance? I mean, the energy, the spark plug.
So happy for him, proud of him. He checked into the game and changed the game. I feel like that was when things really started to shift. And Jose, you guys all see it. He's a spark. His energy he brings for all of us, and whether he's playing or not, on the bench talking to everybody, he's fantastic. And when he checked into the game, he was ready to go and stepped in and made some huge plays for us, some big shots and some big defensive plays, and he was fantastic tonight.
When was your man when you see OG's last shot?
God, I was trying to get in the mix too, and saw his hand climb up there and get a hand on it. And I didn't really know what to think. I thought he just deflected it, but somehow it went in. So crazy, hell of a play by him.
Landry, you spoke about the rough first half. Just obviously there were some fouls and stuff like that. Just did you guys feel the need to kind of recompose, and what do you think allowed you to do that?
Yeah, I think you recompose by acknowledging that you're a little out of sorts, out of the ordinary. We weren't playing right. We were a little too hyped up, I think, again, and trying to be too physical, which led to some fouling and a number of our guys in foul trouble early. So kind of acknowledging that, knowing that we needed to get our minds back right and worry about us, and we did a good job of that.
From a player perspective, how was it to feel the energy to change one of the biggest games in Knicks history?
Yeah, I was on the bench when we were kind of slowly walking them down, and when you feel it shift a little bit, and there's a little bit of hope there that creeps in, it's like, wow, okay. It's hard to explain, but if you're in the building, I think everybody felt it, this isn't just talking about let's stay in the game, let's try to cut the lead. No, we're here, we can make something happen. So I think when it got to 10, it was okay, we're here, we're in this, let's go make it happen. And whatever 5 guys were on the floor, we're committed to doing that, and it was a hell of a win.
We all just looked at each other. Honestly, every guy, you could feel every guy just looking, talking, nothing too high, nothing too low. It was just communicating.
Mm-hmm. Just why are you guys like this?
Man, I wish I knew, because then I would stop it and we get good, solid wins. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. So we gotta take it.
I more mean how did you guys develop this personality as a collective? When you get down 29, you get down 22 to Cleveland, you get down last year in the Boston series, you get down how is it that you guys as a collective develop this sort of fight in these kinds of moments?
I feel like it just starts at the top. When you have fearless leaders, and I think everybody individually is fearless because that's why we made it here. I think and then you see that again and again. A guy like JB step up, a guy like Cat step up, and then everybody feeds in. OG's going to step up and do what he does, and we're going to have a bunch of guys step up again and again.
When Victor had that flagrant on Cat early in the third, that was the turning point, I guess, or I guess that was when the run started. Mm-hmm. What was the significance of that moment?
Something going our way in a sense. I don't know if that's the turning point. I feel like the continuous talk, the stuff that people don't see, is really what makes a comeback like that. So I wouldn't say that's our turning point. Maybe that's how it will be picked up, but in all honesty, it started in halftime.
Mm-hmm. How does a win like this just help with resiliency? Again, that mindset that you're never out of it. Just how does it give you confidence going in now, heading on the road, headed to San Antonio?
Yeah, we got to stop. Shooting ourselves like that. Honestly, putting ourselves in a hole like that is just. You don't want to just continue to try to create your own luck at the end of a game like that. And we even had a lot of mistakes at the end of the game that they could have sealed it. So we just want to come out and just be who we are. And I don't think we did that at home.
What went through your head when you saw OG get that putback?
Oh, man. I just blessed, praised, thank God. Nothing else than that.
What did it mean to give your home, your fans at home the dub?
I'm sure they're enjoying it. I'm sure they're really enjoying this one, but we still got one more at the end of the day, so we got to go get that done.